basketball in the NBA right now, but it's okay. You know, a lot of teams, you're not, I keep telling people, you don't measure teams on the first 10 games of the year in the NBA. You just don't, because it's stupid. It's not a smart idea. You can't sit up here and cook a team that you know is shorthanded. Once John Morant comes back fully healthy, full of energy, the Grizzlies are going to wind up being one of the better teams in the NBA. Just chill. You know what I mean? Because the thing is, you get through November, he'll be back mid-December, and once he gets back, they'll be back in tune. And I think that, you know, after you play the Lakers a few times, you'll be back in tune. Well, tonight they got the in-season tournament with the Lakers. They're in Group A with the Lakers as well, too. So that's a lot of fun. You have a Grizzlies team that have lost their last 3 out of 5. The Lakers had lost 3 in a row before winning their last 2. So, you know, these teams aren't that much different from each other. And you know what? They're not scoring scoring that many points. They're not that far apart on the points average. The Lakers are 19th while they are 26th. The Lakers are only averaging 111 to the Grizzlies 109. So this game looks like it could be close. When you look at it, the Lakers are not great shooting three-pointers this year either. The Lakers are 29th in percentage, and they are 28th in three-pointers made. So that's something that needs to be fixed, but this is something that really needs to be fixed. The Lakers' total rebounds is just ugly. This team was top 5 last year in rebounding. This year, they're 22nd. They got to fix it. They got to fix it ASAP. And, you know, you got Wood and Hayes. These dudes are 7 feet tall. Why are you out there running to go shoot a damn three-pointer? Just get your big butt up under the rim and get a rebound. That's what you're here for. You're not here to be the three-point shooting champion. This is why big men are so stupid in today's NBA. Take advantage of your God-given ability, and that's being the tallest man on the court. That means that you can be the most dominant man on the court if you just keep your butt up under the rim. It's not that hard. Jeez Louise, man. You know, your teammates need you to do more than just run up and down the floor. That's all I see with Christian Wood and Jackson Hayes. And then everybody always wants to put everything on AD, but AD always does his damn job as a center. He goes and scores points, and he goes and gets rebounds. The Lakers need to cut on the tape of the 2008-2009 Lakers, and then you can see how that team won a championship so easily, because Lamar Odom and Andrew Bynum sacrificed points to get more rebounds. So they need to do the same thing or get on down the road. It's that simple. Gabe Vincent, Vando, stop playing around on the sideline so much and get healthy. That's the biggest thing that you guys two need to do, especially you, Gabe Vincent, because we had to give up Dennis. We gave up Dennis Schroeder with the idea you was going to be better. This guy played in 3 games and hasn't done anything to impress anybody. Vando, we understand. You got a heel issue. You should be back possibly mid-November, probably the end of the month, right after Thanksgiving possibly. Rue's playing good basketball as the head man off the bench, but he started the other night. Reeves is much better off the bench, like I already knew. So that works out pretty well for the Lakers as well, too. And then you got LeBron, who's a 50-50 tonight. He's a game-time decision. If he doesn't play, no big deal, because I like the way that this team looks when he's not on the court. They know how to be assertive when he's not there. I feel like they played kind of lazy when LeBron's out there playing with them, because LeBron does so damn much and really doesn't let others do what they're supposed to be doing. But nobody's going to ever say that. They're always going to say the most selfless, the most this, that, and the third. But LeBron is kind of the hindrance to the Lakers. But you guys will realize this as the season keeps going along. But right now, we got to stay positive. We got to get ourselves back into the above 500 category, and I think everybody will ease up a little bit, because out of 10 games, the Lakers are even again, and it feels a lot like last year where the Lakers were even most of the year, or they lose 4 out of 6 or 3 out of 7, and then they turned it on for another 30, 40 game stretch to where they became the best team in the NBA. And so record-wise, so pretty much it is what it is at the end of the day, and I think that, coming into tonight's game, you cannot sleep on the Grizzlies at all. It doesn't matter if LeBron's in or out. The Lakers have not shown us that they can blow anybody out. So the Lakers know that they're going to probably be in for it. So I wouldn't take the Lakers to cover tonight. If you really want the Lakers, you're going to have to overspend on the money line tonight, in my opinion. But I would say play the over. I think the over is going to be a good play tonight. I think defense is not going to be as crazy as it's been for the Lakers the last few games, but the Lakers do play a different type of game at home than they do on the road. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it shakes out, and we go from there. Let me go ahead and answer this question real quick. Nephew is asking me questions, and he said, Rel, question, do you think the bubble is the hardest championship ever? And I would say that hell yeah. And it's not because the Lakers won it. It's because, dude, you were playing in a gym with no crowd. And then you had a crowd, but it was only a little bit of a crowd. Then you really were able to see who was killers and who wasn't in the NBA. You had to really play with your best effort because you didn't have anything hiding you anymore. I think everybody got a chance to understand exactly how good certain players are in the NBA. And I feel like a lot of people really kind of were just mad because LeBron did it, but LeBron just showed everybody at that point in time he was the best player in the league, and AD showed that he was the second best player in the league for that season and for that time. You guys got to understand this is a year-to-year league. This is not about him dominating for the next 5 years and dominate for the next 10 years. It's about right now. And if you can consistently keep doing it, then great, good for you. You become you become a legend. You become somebody that's very seen, very needed for the NBA scope of greatness. But at the end of the day, you're only going to get a few of those seasons, man. And so I look at it and I say to myself that yes, it was the hardest championship, and I don't agree with Gilbert a lot, but Gilbert does have a good point with that as well too. But at the same time as well, let's get over it already. You know what I mean? Let's move on. The bubble happened. It's always going to be a insignificant championship because the circumstances that it was in and because who won it. It was the Lakers who won it. Now, if you had, say, the Heat win it, they would have said, oh my God, this was incredible. We should do the bubble every year because then teams will actually play up to who they truly are and blah, 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 blah. But you know what? The Lakers won, and all of a sudden, they fixed it for the Lakers. It was fixed. It was fixed. It had to be fixed for the Lakers, even though the Lakers had the best record in the NBA when the bubble went out. The Lakers were 24-3, dog. Okay, so let's all keep it real with ourselves. The Lakers had every intention of winning the championship that year, and possibly they could have not won the championship if there wasn't a bubble. It would have been a difficult task to win the championship. The Clippers would have been a tough out. And I'm going to keep it real with you. The Nuggets probably don't beat the Clippers on a 3-1 comeback if the game is on, if we're playing, with fans. The Clippers weren't going to lose that game in front of their fans. You know what I mean? A game 5 and you up 3-1, they wasn't going to lose that game, but you're damn sure losing in a bubble. You know what I mean? So we move forward. Let's go ahead and jump into the NBA. We got the Hornets and the Heat. The Heat coming in here 6-4 right now. You have the Hornets